I wanted to make a Plants vs. Zombies game, so I started with my first plant, the squash. Here is him animated. I made it so when you grab to move the icon of the plant, it creates the plant where it is placed, and deletes the movable icon. I also make it snap to the grid, then create a new movable icon where you grabbed it from. This is what the garden screens looks like for now. But wait, I hear you asking. Where's the sun? We need sun. Add sun. So let me just do that. Few lines and now boom, we can grab sun. But we can't see how much sun we grab, so I added a counter. That's better. But a counter doesn't matter if it does nothing. I made the plants cost sun. I made a few simple changes, like making the sun bigger and reworking how the garden looked. Then I added a cooldown. Let's change how this looks. That's better. I made it so the plants can only be checked on grass. This feature took forever because I forgot to uncheck this little box. I started working on the zombie with the moving animation, the eating animation, and the starting to eat animation. Feels so good to have them in game. It for some reason looped the starting to eat animation, but that looked better anyways. The squash can now kill zombies. I also added a new plant called the star potato, but right now it just works as a walnut, being just defense. I also made it so there's multiple types of zombies, and depending on their color, they have an amplified trait, or a normal zombie, which is just normal. I gave the star potato the ability to drop sun on its death. Now with a few tweaks, it should work. I made it drop between 1 and 4 sun, and have animations to show its death, and show the star's color to see how close it is to die. Wait a minute, is that a sunflower over there? Yes, I added sped flowers to the game, and they produce sun. While this might seem simple to make, they produce sun for the first time every 12 seconds, but after that, 24 seconds. So yeah, pretty simple. So obviously, if I add the sped flower, you gotta add the pea booter. The pea booter was relatively simple. Spray if you see a zombie, otherwise bob your head back and forth. At first, the bullets were hitting in multiple lanes because they were just too big, so I just shrunk it. But keep that in your noggin for later, that's a useful feature. Another annoying bug is I didn't record was he would keep eating the plant if getting shot at, and then randomly stop because the bullets counted as them leaving the area 2D, and then I fixed it. I then went to work animating footprints for when the zombie walks. I would then make sun fall from the sky. That's not right. Which, this is better, but it still needs a bit of tweaking. There, now sun falls every 10 seconds. And then I finished up the artwork for the lawnmower. I made the lawnmower kill zombies if it was passed. I would then work on the pause menu, which would stop enemies when the game is paused, like every pause menu. After that, I wanted to make sure the buttons work, so let's get right into that. First, I made the resume button, which lets you get back to the game from the pause menu. Afterwards, I made the quit button so you could just quit the game right away. So you can tell the game is paused, I added a blur background. I then added the beautiful title screen, which I made myself. All the artwork is by me, even if it's bad. There is a minigames button because my plan was to add minigames. Now I made a game over screen so you can actually play the game. There's even a kill counter and a wave counter so you can see how many kills you get before you die. And yes, waves, because I decided to add waves to the game, just like normal Plants vs. Zombies. I then added the huge wave incoming just like in Plants vs. Zombies. The game is solid enough to be published right now, but I'll add a few more things. For the finale, I added the ice pea shooter, which is the same thing as a normal pea shooter, but it slows down enemies. Wait a minute, that's not right. I'm actually not joking. I found that out right when I was recording this, that it's not working. Let me go fix that right now. Okay, so it's just every time they got hit by the ice, their speed got cut in half. And now it only can happen once. I also added a slight blue tint so you can know that you're slowing down the enemies. I also added a new plant called the Lion's Core. It is a corn type plant that as it's getting eaten, brings in zombies closer to it. Alright, that's it for today. Now I've set up the website and it can be played online. So, it'll be in my description. Ciao!